It is one of the more iconic pieces of available real estate in Northeast Ohio, but for the last 15 years, the land surrounding Geauga Lake resembled more of a ghost town than a getaway for family fun. News 5's Clay Lepard takes an in-depth look at what's new for this old property.
Whether it was the smell of malt vinegar fries, raging wolf bobs pulling you from side to side, or the shows with Shamu across the lake, summer adventures at Geauga Lake bring you back to a place a little more simple.
A real first-class attraction that Cleveland can be very proud to have.
It all seems like a distant memory.
Welcome to the Aurora Historical Society.
But for one evening, Geauga Lake came alive.
It's been part of the community, throughout that entire 100+ years.
For a crowd that saw it thrive.
I actually was a ride operator in Kittyland and then on the monorail.
I actually sold tickets. Must have been 50 cents a piece.
Some employees dating back 80 years.
In 1940s.
The pictures and paraphernalia.
This is Butch Hightower. He came to us about 3 months ago.
Help remember the good times.
It was just awesome.
Whether it was called Geauga Lake, Six Flags, SeaWorld, or Wildwater Kingdom. But after the main amusement park closed in 2007, followed by the water park in 2016, it all became a coaster cemetery, no longer a part of the community usually found on postcards.
For the past 10+ years, it's kind of sat as a vacant ground and an eyesore.
Which brings us to Austin Samaritan and industrial commercial properties known as ICP. The Solon-based developer is turning this 300 acres into the Geauga Lake District.
Right now, you're going to see a lot of excavation and demo work of former sidewalks, the footers for the roller coasters.
Part of the land along Ohio 43 is expected to go toward apartments and big box retailers such as Menards, as well as more homes and new ways to enjoy the lake. So what took so long? A deal to receive water and sewer from Aurora, even though much of it is in Bainbridge Township. There's a lot of concrete for crews to sink their teeth into. It's a development that'll be done in pieces. In the area around SeaWorld's old parking lot is a sprawling housing community from Pulte. Their plans include more than 300 homes, while still leaving about half the land for walking trails and parks. A 15-year journey of wondering what's next, with the end of this ride hopefully in sight.
I want to make sure people know that the Geauga Lake nostalgia, we're going to try to build towards that. It's not going to be roller coasters, but you're going to see bits and pieces of history throughout this development.
It was fun, but I would never get on it again.
At Geauga Lake, Clay Lepard, News 5.
My golly, that video, that's some memory right there. For a closer look at some of the details behind the projects, head to the News 5 app or news5cleveland.com and look for this story.